I'm Joe DiBlasi, former Baltimore City Councilman at the Babe Ruth Museum, with another edition of How About That? I want to take you back to the way we got to the point where we were able to build Oriole Park at Camden Yards. All the way back in the 1970s, there was a plan to go forward with the mayor, who was William Donald Schaefer at the time, to build a megaplex. And it was going to maybe be for baseball and football, as both of our professional teams shared Memorial Stadium on 33rd Street. Then City Comptroller Hyman Pressman put forth a referendum to the voters that would not allow for the construction of a ballpark anywhere but 33rd Street because it was fearful that the city would have to pay for it. That stayed on the books in the city charter all the way until the 80s and didn't come about as something to address until the Baltimore Colts left here on those Mayflower vans on March 28th in 1984. I got a letter, as did numerous elected officials, from a gentleman named Gil Griggs, that we better look at the charter and amend it. John Stedman, Gil Griggs, and other people got together with me, and in fact, I had to put a resolution of the mayor and city council forward through the council that then would go to the voters to see if they would repeal that charter amendment to allow for the construction of a new stadium. By the time it reached the voters that September in 1986, it passed across the city 62 to 38%, and we were able to repeal the charter amendment that then allowed for all the steps to take place that allowed for the construction of the ballpark. So the ballpark, Oriole Park, opened in 1992. The only other aside that's very interesting was that the then owner, Eli Jacobs, did not want the ballpark to be named anything but Oriole Park. The mayor wanted it to be named Camden Yards. And finally, a suggestion was made one day, why not call it Oriole Park at Camden Yards? And that's how it became what it is today. And that's my story. I'm Joe DiBlasi at the Babe Ruth Museum with another edition of How About That?